when
What's the
Tiniestofchibis
hurry?
here. I don't know why I'm so fucking sleepy. But I think this is the one they wanted me to do, so so we're gonna see if this is the one we were talking about, because this is the only one I can think of that talks about diving and shit, so there might be some stuff that I have to do. I don't think this was a very long one, but it did take me some time. And the reason why I think it's this one or the following one is because this one does have to do with diving. So I'm hoping this will be the case. Of course, Paimon unit. I actually do like. I don't know. I feel like I want to play a rhythm game, but I'm not too sure if I should play one on my phone or if I should play like the one on my. Oh, that's right. I was gonna do that. I didn't do that though. I was gonna see if I the Switch game came out with any DLC, because the mobile one had a few more songs to it and stuff, which is nice, but I would like some more songs for the Switch version of the game. I wonder if they're gonna come out with one for the PS5, because like I prefer the one on the PlayStation 3. The 4 I didn't like too much. The 3DS had one that was like meh, and like I really like the one for the phone. Only problem is I don't care for the story, but then again, I've never cared for the stories. I'm just there for the so before I had this whole arcing story that I gave real shit about. I wonder if I really should like start. I mean, I have the stuff to cosplay. Well, I just need a jacket that I can probably sew some. That was weird. Like if I need some pants and I need a black jacket that I can use, and I can sew in a gold ribbon onto it, so that way I can use that to do my for the cosplay. But I basically have the shirt and stuff that I was using when I was trying to make my yeah. Okay. So this is it. Hold up. Yeah. God damn it. Okay. I need to get to like a dive. It's faster to just swim in a dive for some reason. It's too slow to just swim normally. So it's just faster to go underwater and swim there. At least I find it faster anyway. This is something I need to grab. Ah! Those guys on. There it is. There you go. Gonna need that. Maybe. Possibly. I'm trying to remember if I hit the start button. Because I don't remember. Not bothering them. I would like it if they left me alone. But they are blocking a chest. So... Nope. Up. He'll be here. I think I have to get all three of them now. I don't know why I thought that was gonna work. Okay. Let's go down deeper. Oh, click. Shut up. You know, as much as I like this outfit, I really do. I love this outfit. But I really need more of a way to tell the difference between my my accounts. Especially if I'm going to be in Fontaine and underwater. It'd probably be wise to have a more obvious tall tell. Sorry. Kyle, I need you to not move. I need to see your... Yeah, it looks like his vision now... No. It's got 2 wings. One, two, three. Yeah, it's slightly chipped. Honestly, I also wanted to see how he would look like in this outfit anyway. Oops, I was off. Also, it looks like he doesn't have his nail polished. Nails polished. Look, if you do his hands, see? it's clear, but in the other outfit, he's got his nails are painted black. Not gonna lie, it's kind of weird to see Kaya in this normal outfit, but like, I'm not saying I'm gonna get him, but just in case. Maybe I need that because I know, because one of those, I think one of them go through here. You know, it took me forever to figure out how to, like, break the barnacles. So, like, when I was first doing this, I didn't know how to break them. So, like, I kept getting pelted by those stupid ass. Hey. You're so rude. I wasn't even bothering it. Came at me. Rude. Fucking rude. Mind my own business. How did I do that last time? Sorry, I'm trying to remember. Because, like, on my main account, I actually killed this fucker. There it is. There it is. Through the gates. Gotta go up. I don't know why. I just remembered a fan fiction, right? You might be like, why do you bring it up, Chibi? because like I can't remember what it was. It was like one of those fan fictions where I decided, you want to know what I want to read? Family. I want to read children and parents getting along. You know, I just want happy, no drama. Well, maybe some drama, but just some happy family time. Because sometimes I like reading about like family shenanigans. But it was basically a Genshin fan fiction, which is why I bring it up. It starts off with Kaya and Diluc in like the tavern and shit. And some being, like cloaked figure, comes to Kaya, and basically what he does is he kills Kaya, but at the same time transports his soul into the body of, or like sends him to a different world, or like different parallel world, basically. And he does this and Kaya ends up waking up in a different universe where instead of his adoptive father, or Diluc's father, dying thanks to the delusion and stuff, and the Drake that attacked him, Kaya of that world ends up dying. So, and of course, obviously, when Kaya wakes up, he like wakes up in the coffin. So he's freaking out, and he ends up like breaking out of the coffin and like basically like shooting, like making like a giant ice thingy to break himself out of the ground, because you know obviously you're stuck in a coffin, you know, underground. And of course this brings a lot of people's attention, because like they're like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? And like basically Kaya's alive, and everyone's kind of like there's some shockness. I can't vaguely remember. I actually have to probably read that one again, because I actually stopped reading it after a while, because there's stuff was going on, and I was going through some shit, so I kept putting off a lot of the fanfiction I was reading, and I was like, I'll look it up again, or you know, I'll finish reading it later. But like, you know, they take Kaya back to the mansion and stuff like that, and they go and do that, and then like the reason why I'm remembering this and going off on the tangent, because like there was a scene where like, you know, what's her name, Adelie, she like basically I think this was after they spent like a good night spending time, and Kaya, being the alcoholic he was able to like drink a lot and stuff like that, and like they gave him clothes. Well, or the scene I'm thinking about happens before, I'm not too sure. But as you can see, Kaya has his let me kind of scroll in, if not, his neckline right here. This nice pitch of skin where it's just nice. Probably if Genshin fucking animated muscles correctly, you'd probably see some nice boob window. That's what it's called. He's got his nice little boob window here. So you would see like a little bit more skin if it was more detailed, and if Genshin would be nice and shit. But Genshin is not. It's mean. So, you can see some nice stuff. But, no. So, like, and, like, there's a scene where, like, because Kaya has, like, the shirt, like, kind of unbuttoned enough to kind of show, like, that V-line. And then, what is his name? Cerberus? Cerberus something? I don't fucking know his name. But I like so but like the father, he comes and sees the shirt like open like that, and he goes and fixes the shirt up a little bit because like he like basically buttons it up more. And then like Kaya kind of waits for him to leave, and he undoes the buttons a little more. He's like, no, back to where they were, because he was and Kaya knows like this isn't his world. You know, these aren't his Diluc and Caribus or whatever. These aren't the people he used to know. And like, I know there was a guy that in lore, I'm not too sure if it's in the lore of the Genshin or just the lore of the comics or a little bit of both. I can't remember. About a criminal that they caught, but that same criminal was also transported to that same world, so there was some shenanigans going on. Where was I? Oh, yes. And so like there's like a bit of a discussions going on and stuff like that, and like the thing is too, the Diluc of the current world they transported was kind of like he was still part of the Knights of Favonius, I think. Not too sure. But he was basically like, he was like super like strong on trying to kill the Abyss and stuff like that, because he took a lot of his rage of like his brother dying, aka Kaya, on like on the enemies and stuff, so he's like super strong on hardcore and shit. What was it? Oh yes. So sorry. Sorry. I'm trying to remember everything. It's been a while since I last read it. Kaya, I need you to not be stuck. I'm stuck. Cool. Anyway. So, where was I? Oop. Sometimes this control is like, I kind of want to jump in there. Aw. Oh, I don't have her. Damn.
Freeze.
So, where was I in that process? Oh, yes. So, oh, I guess that's the only way to go.
Dodge this.
Anyway, I believe, like after a while, Kaya decides to let his the peoples adopt the of this world, of the new world, because he was like, ouch, I was basically already there. Like, you know, of what like, you know, what he was supposed to do, yada, yada, yada. And, like, the Diluc of this world kind of gets mad, not at Kaya, but, like, at the fact that the other Diluc was kind of a douche. And it kind of blamed him for something he wasn't in charge of and shit. And it was, like... And then the Caribus, or whatever his name was, Cyrus. I think that's what it is. It's Cyrus, I think. It's spelled weirdly. So, hold on, let me check, make sure I'm not missing anything, because if I miss something, I'll be very upset with myself. I need you. Like, they basically, like, reassure Kaya that everything's fine, you know. He didn't do anything wrong, yada, yada, yada. And the Diluc of the New World, let's just call him ND short, if I can remember that. Anyway, so ND is kind of, like, mad. It's just like, man, like, the Diluc of your world is really stupid, and he shouldn't have blamed you for nothing, and I would be a better brother, and da-da-da-da-da-da. Because, and he's like, if I had been your brother, like, if I had been there, I would have beaten the shit out of him, and da-da-da-da, like, or something akin to that, basically. He basically did not blame Kaya at all, and he was just basically like, the other one was a dick.
Fascinating.
And, like, they pretty much tell Kaya that, you know, like, no matter what, whatever, everything's good. And then, like, I can't remember at what point
freeze
at the theme, but I do vaguely remember that something had happened. Like, the guy who I barely mentioned, who had done something wrong in Mondstadt, and, like, Jean, Kaya, and I think Diluc basically expelled the dude for being a scumbag. Because he was basically banished. And but that guy was also in the world, and he had he did something, I don't know what he did, or framed Kaya, or he did something to Kaya, had him beaten up and thrown in the jail, and then, like, basically spread the rumor that, oh, you know, the royals of Mondstadt are being assholes again, you know, trying to make Jean look bad. Because if you remember, both Jean, Eula, well, both, it's all three, Jean, Eula, and Diluc are part of, like, the old aristocratic families. And I say old aristocratic because they're kind of, like, they're seen as the three great families of Mondstadt, because, or rather, now two great and one fallen, of, like, Mondstadt, because those three families were the families that helped the Nameless Bard fight, what's his name, before Venti took over, or Barbatos. So, or Barbados, or say. Before Barbados was the one who became the Archon. So, those three families have significant parts in history. So, because of that, like, he kind of get the wrap up, like, oh yeah, like, the aristocratic family is, like, because Kaya, while adopted into Diluc's family, was basically still seen as one of the commoners who managed, who, by the grace of, you know, the Archons, was brought back to life for being a great hero. You know. So, like, he was basically, like, because, you know, again, he was brought back to life, and yada, yada, yada. So, it was and they were, like, basically saying, oh, you know, they're not treating his wounds, you know, they're mistreating him, yada yada yada. And on the other side, mind you, like in the original world, you know, everybody had assumed Kaya was dead, and I think Diluc was the one that took it hard, but like I can't remember how the hell it happened.
Freeze.
But for some reason, they figured out that there was something suspicious going down. And I think Fenty was the one that called forth Zhongli, who came in to kind of explain what happened. And they had to go fight some, like, body snatchers, if you will. And these body snatchers basically, like, they look for bodies and they steal the bodies of willing victims who wish to, you know, live another life, to be basically who's had all these hard times happen to them and then have, you know, good stuff happen. But these body snatchers were working in overtime because they were like, oh, you know.
What's the hurry?
Oh, I think it was because they thought Zhongli had died or something. I don't remember exactly what, or Morlax died or whatever. But basically, they were working in overtime and shit. And can I go down? Okay, I think it's the one I went through. Gosh, I love doing that. Like, that whole whoop. So basically, they talked to the body snatchers, and like it was Diluc, Zhongli, and then I can't remember if there was a third person, probably Venti, somewhere around there somewhere.
Stabilize.
And I remember like
this.
Diluc being very disgusted because like essentially the body snatchers admitted to like using Kaya's body for their own means and stuff. You know, for like
fascinating.
Just doing like whatever the fuck they want, getting like acting like real like hoes and shit. So obviously that's not cool. And so, but they ended up expelling the body snatchers and stuff. And like all the body snatchers had to leave, and they were gonna do like some kind of weird process thing to bring everybody back. And I vaguely remember that like Jean had saw the scumbag who was doing all the bad shit. Like it was really, I can't remember exactly what the crappy shit he did, but it was really bad apparently. And like they were going to go to another world to try to bring Kaya back, and basically this weird sort of like it was like a deal that Diluc made with the guy, like I'll give you my body shenanigans if I fail, blah blah blah, but he was gonna try to convince Kaya to come back to, you know, their world. And so
quite the find.
I have to read look up this episode. Actually, how long have I been talking? Actually, fuck, how long has it been? I don't know. So given that, I'm gonna actually end this episode here. So and We'll continue this off next time. So for now, hold on, what time is it? I mean, I don't think it's been 4 minutes. I think it's been quite a while. But but anyway, we're gonna end this episode here. So for now, Tiniestofchibis is signing out.